Hello and welcome to my channel. Here I normally review new movies, but today I decided to watch Netflix's new show Kaleidoscope and talk about it a bit instead. For full disclosure, I've only watched 5 of the 8 released episodes. I don't want to watch any more of it because, truthfully, I don't find it entertaining. The quality of the acting is good, the visuals and the soundtrack are okay, but the writing and dialogue are awful. The show was created by Eric Garcia and stars Giancarlo Esposito, Rufus Sewell, and Jai Courtney. It's a crime drama with action and thriller elements. The story centers around a crew of thieves as they pull off a giant heist. Each episode is a self-contained story that focuses on a different element of the heist, but when watched in order, the show comes off as disjointed. Each episode has a lot of drama, a lot of setup for the main storyline, a mini heist complete with Esposito narrating the entire thing, and a little bit of action. In reality, it's just a soap opera with a crime theme to it. Every character has a tragic backstory and every episode reveals 30 new twists that all add to the drama, but yet they never have time to flesh out any of the crime elements. Each heist is done through montages with a character narrating every little move, making sure you really understand what's happening on screen. Oh, and lots of scenes with a blackboard and someone explaining some incomprehensible tech jargon. The heist, crime, and action elements of the show feel like afterthoughts and take up maybe 20% of the screen time. They make the same dumb jokes on repeat, and each episode's heist feels indistinguishable from the other episodes. The dialogue and writing is also some of the worst I've ever encountered. Everyone talks like they're a character in a Hollywood movie, and some of the lines they deliver are so out of touch with reality that I was immediately pulled out of the show. Like when Nazan Abbasi is talking to her coworker Sam, and she tells him she joined the FBI after 9/11 to show people she was one of the good Muslims. Or when Leo and Roger are talking and Leo gives Roger a weird race lecture out of nowhere. You're both going to jail if either of you gets caught, dummy. The characters all act like teenagers in a youth adult novel. Always acting in overly dramatic ways, always confrontational, and suddenly stupid when the plot needs them to be. There are too many characters and the show doesn't have time to flesh them all out, so most of them get a stereotypical character role and that's it. There's the nerdy girl with the toxic white male, the sad pretty boy who's gonna endure everything to save her, the weird mechanic guy that everyone else treats like a little kid, and the Hispanic femme fatale. She loves guns and weapons and can pull any connection you need out of a hat. They spent the entire first episode of the series just introducing new characters, and then each new episode introduces 4 more characters. It's overwhelming, and I struggled to remember them all. The drama is the big draw from this show, and although the writing is top-tier nonsense, the cast delivers it with such passion and emotion that it's hard not to get drawn in just a little bit. Esposito and Sewell are given a chance to live in their roles, and each gives their character a unique flavor that works out wonderfully. Giancarlo Esposito plays Leo Papp. He's a safecracker who's on the run from the law, but he's got a big score to settle and one last job to do. He's going to steal a bunch of bonds from a highly secured vault. Partly to get rich, but mostly to get even with the man who owns the vault. The man who ruined his life and cost him his family, his ex-partner. Rufus Sewell plays Roger Salas, and Leo Papp's former partner in crime. He's a fast-talking, charismatic man that used to play the distraction in his and Leo's schemes. Now he runs a massive security firm that is holding on to 3 very wealthy individuals' bonds. He's desperately trying to hold his life together while keeping his family from finding out who he used to be. The drama between these two and the scenes they share together are fantastic. It's a captivating revenge story that's slowly unfolding over the course of 8 episodes, and will likely end with a dramatic twist that sees no happy endings. If there's any reason to watch the show, it's to see these two titans clash. The rest of the time, it's just another boring soap opera with a background crime aesthetic. There's a lot of crappy dialogue and dramatic reveals, but not a lot of thieving. If you're looking for a crime show, there's better than this to spend your time on. 5 out of 10.